no idea they even made so many kinds of Oreos. I really, 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 really wanted it. Red velvet with cream cheese flavors. Cinnamon bun. Oh my gosh. Mint. This is incredible, guys. Who knew? Ooh. Birthday cake Oreos. We're gonna have to try those too, but not today. Okay, Arden and I, say hi, Arden. We are headed to HEB, which is the local grocery store, and I'm gonna film a grocery haul for y'all, which I have never actually done before. So this shall be interesting. I don't know how much footage I'll actually get in the grocery store, but I know for sure when I get home that I will show you what I got and what I'm gonna use it for. And so I am 2 weeks out from just like the end of my 12-week cut that I decided to do. I'd mentioned this before. I am not competing, and I didn't really have to like have a deadline for this, but I wanted to prep as if I were gonna do a competition. I just kind of wanted to see what it would be like, and if I had the discipline to do it, and to see how lean I could actually get my body, because I had never really tried to get a competition lean. So we'll see how it goes. In a couple weeks I'm gonna go back and do another bod pod test, which I did at the very beginning, to see how much body fat I dropped and where I'm at. So that's what's going on. Okay, finally back from the grocery store, and like I said, I told y'all I would show you what I got. So I'm gonna start with like the meat and the produce first. So I picked up a bag of spinach leaves because I like to make omelets with spinach, and then my husband sometimes also eats it as well. I got 3 zucchini squash. I'm going to eat them as one of my vegetables this week. I picked up some diced onions and cilantro. It's already cut up for you because that's easy, and who's got time to cut up a bunch of cilantro and onions. So I also put this in my omelets, and it's good with other stuff. I'm planning on making some tacos this week with some lean ground turkey, and so I can use that as well. Some fresh bananas. Those are pretty much for my husband though. I sometimes eat frozen bananas in my protein shakes. And then I also got, I think that's it on the produce. I got 3 pounds of extra lean ground beef, but this is for my husband. He makes his chili recipe, and if you want to see how he makes that, you can go to my surgery day and chili with Bae video, where he talks all about his chili recipe and how to make it. I also got for his chili these 2 cans of black beans, and also a can of Mexican style diced tomatoes. So those are all things he uses for his chili. All right, for my kids, I picked up a couple things. So these are things that my kids eat in their lunch or for snacks, and they're not things that I'm going to consume. First of all, these little protein shakes. it's easy for them to drink and grab for breakfast. We usually don't get up early enough for them to eat breakfast here. Goldfish, a staple for all kiddos. And also, let's see, that actually might be it for, oh no, I got this for them, some cheese tortellini. It's frozen. You just microwave it, heat it up with some tomato sauce, or like my kids like to eat it with some butter and garlic powder. So that's their stuff. Okay, then I picked up some hash browns. These are O'Brien style, so they're diced potatoes with onions and peppers, and I like these because they have 0 fat. So my husband wanted me to get some, and then I got 2 bags because I plan on eating some as well this week. I got some turkey bacon. This is just original turkey bacon to have a lot of breakfast foods. I picked up some carb sense tortillas, flour tortillas. So these only have 13 grams of carbs, and 9 grams of them are fiber. So it says on the front net carbs are 4 grams, but I track all carbs, not just net carbs. But still, 13 grams of carbs is lower than a lot of other tortillas. So I'm going to use these for breakfast tacos, and also maybe for like a fajita taco. These are staples for me that I get every week. The unsweetened vanilla almond milk. This is the HEB brand. And also some real eggs, which is basically HEB's version of egg beaters. I eat a lot of these. This is another staple of mine, the Kodiak cakes, power cakes. So for 1 serving of this, there's 2 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, but there's 14 grams of protein. And so I usually mix in some of my protein powder, and I can make pancakes with it. And then my unsweetened Starbucks iced coffee. And to go with that, I got the Torani sugar-free vanilla coffee syrup. So this is the flavoring that I put in it, and it has a little bit of sodium, but no other macros, so 0 calories. Also good to put in that coffee is a fat-free half and half. I don't always put it in there, but my husband puts fat-free half and half in his coffee all the time. I picked up some cheese because it's cheese. Who doesn't want cheese? This is made with 2% milk, so it's a little bit lower fat, reduced fat. And also some fat-free milk. I don't drink milk, however. I do drink almond milk, like in cereal and in my shakes and stuff, but this is for the hubby. All right, and a couple other little things that I got. Some sugar-free strawberry jam. I haven't tried this. We'll see how that is. It had no sugar and a lot less calories and carbs to put on like toast, or maybe if I make a PB&J or something. Something I love, I can't believe it's not butter spray. So it's also 0 calories per spray, and I put that on toast or pancakes. I got some baking powder because actually I saw another bodybuilder say they mix a teaspoon of baking powder with their protein powder, and that's all they use to make their like protein waffles or pancakes. So I was going to try that and see how that goes. And then I got some salsa because salsa is amazing, and you can put it on eggs, you can put it on tacos, you can put it in a salad. I make like burrito bowls sometimes, and I could do that with the spinach and the lean ground turkey that I already have, and some salsa. It's just a way to add a bunch of flavor without many calories. And then I grabbed a couple of bars. These are the Power Crunch bars. I got 2 of these. This is the peanut butter cream flavor. I actually like the chocolate mint better because I think it tastes like a Thin Mint Girl Scout cookie, and I put them in the freezer. But this has less fat than those, and I don't know, has a little bit less fat. So I just got this kind, and then I picked up 1 Quest bar. This is the chocolate chip cookie dough flavor, which that and the cookies and cream are my favorite. And I think that is it. So
Good morning, eyes open, I can see the light shining through. Good morning, blinds open, I'm coming home to you. Good morning, eyes open, I can see the light shining through. Good morning, blinds open, I'm coming home to you. Closing, we can see the stars shining through. Good evening, blinds closing, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
What are macros, right? And the bigger question is, for those who already know what they are or what flexible dieting is how do I calculate my macros, or how do I figure out my macros?